Good evening. Welcome to tonight's program. Can you hear me? Yes. My name is Jessica Payette, and I'm Associate Professor of Music History here at Oakland University. I also serve on the board of the Center for Public Humanities here at OU, and we're delighted to co-sponsor this program, the Center of Public Humanities and SMTD tonight. We are excited to feature one of our Voice alumni, Kellan Dunlap, who is currently a graduate student at the Shepherd School of Music at Rice University, along with his collaborators, Lyndsi Maus, pianist, and Victor Cui, composer. And on behalf of the Center for Public Humanities and SMTD, I'd like to invite Victor to the stage to speak a little bit about the composition that he has been commissioned to compose for this program. Thank you so much, and enjoy the program. Please silence your devices. Thank you.
Hello. Sorry, I need to awkwardly adjust this. All right. Too tall for this. Hello? All right. No, now it's too tall. All right. Well, hello. I'm super excited to be here. My name is Victor Cui. I'm a composer currently based in Texas, Houston, Texas. And I'm Chinese. I was born and raised in China, in Beijing, China. And it's I feel super excited to be here, to be able to present to you my music. And I'm gonna thank a bunch of y'all like now, before I forget. So just bear with me. So thank you to the Center of Public Humanities for making this opportunity possible. Obviously, thank you Oakland University for inviting me and funding this. Thank you, Jessica, for inviting me, all of us, to your music history class and for the lovely introduction. Thank you, Daniel Clark, Carrie Miller, and all the folks in the HR office for working through all the paperwork, for hiring me. I know I'm guilty of being international is a crime, but it was very sweet to feel supported and welcomed. And thank you, Kathy, and the production team for all your hard work. And a special shout out to Moms Demand Action, who have been supporting our events, not only tonight, but also at some previous events at different locations. And thank you, Madeline, Kellan's girlfriend, for driving me around these past 2 days. I mean, I'm a lot, I know. So I feel really happy to be here. And contemporary music can have the impression of being out of touch, like atonal music, crazy stuff, people going berserk on stage. But to me, it's something really personal. It's the opposite. And right now, because the pedagogy and instrument playing virtuosity have improved so much, so there's literally way more possibilities for musicians to create more works. If you think back in Beethoven's times, there's only virtuosic violinists and pianists, maybe like 3 cellists. But like nowadays, all instrumentalists are virtuosic in their play, and so there's literally way more possibility. And that's not even considering electronic music, which is even more interesting. And so there's so much left to be done. And besides, I feel like there are many events and many happenings of our current society that needs to be responded to from a contemporary and relevant perspective. So I really think contemporary music is a very nice tool, at least for me, to dramatize and re-render a lot of these events, and sometimes these events can be heavy. Yeah. Obviously, I'm very grateful for Lyndsi and Kellan for having chosen me to do this. There are many more composers out there, but they chose me to their I don't want to say chagrin, but it's been a long process. And especially Kellan, who has been an alum, and he just literally told me 5 minutes ago that this is the very hall he did his undergrad audition in 6 years ago. Now he's on his way out at the Rice University, and he's gotten this amazing job in Germany. He's about to do like this residency in Nuremberg Opera. So it's a very special occasion tonight for many reasons. And they've spent around a year crafting this exquisite narrative that through carefully selected American songs, and my songs are interspersed throughout as important junctures in the ways that we process news cycles. So what that means is that each one of my songs is going to represent like a shooting that happened, and all the songs in between are spaces for kind of horror and loss and trauma, but also for tenderness and healing. So this is basically the structure of the concert. I mean, I feel very grateful for having collaborated with them, and we've produced, I believe, some really interesting works. But you know, it's a challenging process to write new music, and they've described me earlier as a perfect match for them, and you know, kind of embarrassed because, you know, perfect, pulling your hairs out, you know, what's the difference? But it's really special to me because people constantly ask me, but also just ask composers in general, who do we write for? You know, do you write for yourself? Do you write for the audience? Do you write for like money? Probably not possible. But I think I write for my players because they are the deliverer of music. Because if your players are not convinced, you can forget about the audience. So they are literally the carrier of my message. So I'm very grateful that they've taken on this very challenging work, this very challenging technically, but also emotionally repertoire. And I'm very grateful. I want to acknowledge the poets who wrote the words for these 4 songs. I've edited and rearranged a lot of it, but I do want to acknowledge their names. So Emily Gibson for words in my song God, Justin Ogline for words in my song Alice, Christian Curette for words in my song Bookshelf, and Mary Patkin for words in my song 17. That's kind of enough information for now, but just to protract it a little longer, I would like to read you a passage from a book by this Norwegian author, Jan Foss, who won the Nobel Prize a couple years ago. And in this passage, so this is like a big book called Septology, but he doesn't write a single full stop in this thing, so it's continuous flowing words, and it's always comma, and it's always continuation. He himself is a musician, and he described that his writing is like music, and I think it's also kind of like live, this kind of endless temporal progression that keeps on going. So this is the passage where the main character is kind of hallucinating like a young man and a young woman on a seesaw. So, everyone likes being up in the air, he says. And he reaches the ground and kicks off. Regular movements, he says. And she sinks to the ground and reaches the ground and then kicks off. Like breathing, he says. And he sinks to the ground and he kicks off. And like heartbeats, she says. And she sinks to the ground and she kicks off, being in the same movement, he says. And he sinks to the ground and he kicks off, being together in the movement, she says. And she sinks to the ground and she kicks off, being the same movement, he says. And he sinks to the ground and he kicks off like waves, she says. And she sinks to the ground and she kicks off like waves in the ocean, she says. And he sinks to the ground and he kicks off like us together, she says. And she sinks to the ground and she kicks off like you and me, he says. And he sinks to the ground and he kicks off like us, she says. The narrative kind of goes on, But to me, this very short snapshot really captures the simplicity and sweetness of life. You know, it's just these two people, they're just like repeating these very kind of cyclical and empty words, but this to me speaks to the very essence of life, and it is the life that was tragically robbed from many of us because of events that are out of our control, and then it's the life that we keep living, and then we keep protesting, and then reflecting, and then in that I think it's music as well. And so I'm very grateful to be able to stand here and basically talk to you, and I'm very grateful to be able to make music. Right, so one last thing. There will be no intermission through this concert. It's about an hour. And please hold your applause till the very last moment. And thank you so much.
No. No. Just no. Not again. Not one more bullet searing one more child's lungs, festered by easy access. Each murderous rampage splatters our society's failures in technicolor display across 24-hour newsreels. Like ancient sap that seeps, engulfs all in its path, immobilizes and entombs life. Gun violence colors our world amber red. Once happy memories, school, shopping, subway, now dissolve to fear, anxiety, worry. When's the next time? Who's out there, hurting, unheard, collecting injuries, gathering bullets? I've learned that I've never been angry before. That arrhythmia of the chest. Let us hold hands and pray to the god of gunpowder. Long live the god of gunpowder! Long live the god of gunpowder! Long live the god! 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 The god of gunpowder!
this short life that only lasts an hour, how much, how little is within our power?
questions, she hath no replies. Hushed in and curtained with a blessed dearth of all that irked her from the hour of birth. With stillness that is almost paradise, darkness more clear than noonday holdeth her, Alice.
whiteboard.
Alice. Alice.
She likes to peek
Alice.
through windows.
Alice.
Alice knows.
Alice.
think.
Alice. Alice.
She knows
Alice.
how to smooth red texture,
Alice.
never marking the document that could remove her name. Knows how to finger paint.
Alice. Alice.
She likes to rattle candles to
Alice.
see which are hot.
Alice.
She likes to announce her intentions with echoes, counter silences. She likes
Alice.
Alice likes to finger paint. With eyes splayed open,
Alice.
she measures.
She measures her masterpiece.
The finger painted portrait with extra paint still pooling on the floor.
Here lieth our infant, Alice Rod. She was so small, scarce aught at all, but a mere breath of sweetness sent from God. So we real.
I'm calling the police. Where are you?
School. Miss Herrera. Mom, I'm scared.
Are you safe?
I don't know, Mom. Either the sorrows of afternoon, waiting in the silent house, nor the night no sleep relieves, when memory repeats its prosecution. Nor the mornings ache with dreams illusion, nor any prayers improvised to an unknowable God can extinguish the flame. We are not as we were. Death has been our Pentecost, and our innocence consumed by these implacable tongues of fire. Comfort me with stones, quench my thirst with sand. I offer you this scarred and guilty that says there is a shooter. It can be wheeled and locked into place in less than 10 seconds. These books on the shelf, my class, they can stop a bullet, or a whole clip or 5. I know, because I took one just like that, and I shot it. I emptied a whole clip. I emptied a whole clip into the words of Whitman and Hemingway. Made in America. As a teacher, I feel obliged to shoot a bookshelf. To test how long it lasts in an actual shooting. But ultimately, a shooter can blow apart my defenses like leaves of grass before a tempest. But it would give others time to run, 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 run. Run towards waiting parents. Run towards the American dream. Run towards the American dream. Run towards the American dream. Towards the American dream. Towards the American. Run towards the American. Run towards the American. The American.
How many children sleep to wake like you, only to weep? How many others play who will, like you and all men, weep and kill? And many parents watch and say, where they weep, where they play, by all we love, by all we know, it shall never befall them so. But in each one the terror grows, by all he loves, by all he knows. Soon they must weep, soon they shall kill. No one wills it, but all will. But in each one the terror moves, by all he knows, by all he loves. Soon they will weep, soon they will kill. No one wills it, but all will.
depths of midnight, what fancies haunt the brain, when even the sigh of the sleeper sounds like a sob of pain. The old clock down the parlor, like a sleepless mourner grieves, and the second strip into the silence, and the rain drips from the eaves, and I think of the hands there that signal the hours in the gloom, and wonder what angel watches waves in my darkened room. And I think of the smiling faces that used to watch and wait till the click of the clock was answered by the click of the opening gate. They are not there now in the evening, nor morning, nor night, not there. Yet I know that they are waiting, waiting for me I carry your heart with me, I carry it in my heart. I am never without it, anywhere I go, you go, my dear. And whatever is done by only me is your doing, my darling. I fear no fate, for you are my fate, my sweet. I want no world, for beautiful you are my world, my true. And it's you are whatever a moon has always meant, and whatever a sun will always sing is you. got out of bed on 2 strong legs. It might have been otherwise. I ate cereal, sweet milk, ripe, flawless peach. It might have been otherwise. I took the dog uphill to the birchwood. All morning, I did the work I love. At noon, I lie down with my mate. It might have been otherwise. We ate dinner together at a table with silver candlesticks. It might have been otherwise. I slept in a bed in a room with paintings on the walls and planned another day just like this day. But one day, I know it will be otherwise. It was 17 mornings, 17 mornings, 17 mornings, 17, 17, 17 mornings, 17 mornings, 17, 17, 17 mornings, 17 mornings, 17 mornings, 17, 17 mornings, 17, 17, 17, 17 mornings, 17 mornings, 17 mornings, 17 mornings, 17 mornings, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17 mornings,
just like any other.
17 snoozes.
17 snoozes, and then
17
and then.
breakfasts.
17 breakfasts to go.
17 bodies. 17 minds.
17 buys promising hello. Promising hello.
17 mornings. 17 mornings, 17 mornings,
17 bodies and minds. And
17 mornings, 17 promising, 17 minds, bodies, pies, breakfasts, snoozes, mornings, but then, 17 bullets, 17, 17 bullets, 17, 17 bullets, 17, 17 bullets, 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 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, 17. yet come to me in dreams, that I may live my very life again, though cold in death. Come back to me. That I may give pause for pause, breath for breath. Speak, Lord, as long ago, my love, how we plan escape routes, places to hide. You can't escape it. There's nowhere to hide, it's everywhere.
In a nation awash in sorrow, even the trees weep. But no amount of tears will wash away our losses.
Please, no more. Make it stop. We must make it stop. Every man must decide whether we will walk in the light. Every man must decide whether we will walk in the light of creative altruism, or the darkness of destructive selfishness. This is the judgment. Life's most persistent and urgent question.